What's up guys, it's Korean_GSXR. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining 600cc motorcycles versus 1000cc motorcycles and which bike you should get. Bruh, I've been dude. But back to what I was saying, before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and drop a like on this video. Much love, peace.
Boom, boom. Boom. Oh yeah.
What is up, you guys? I'm back here with another moto vlog. Monday on the bike, and obviously, like I said in the intro, hope you guys like that clone intro. It's kind of hard to make, but I kind of wanted to try it out just for fun. But yeah, in today's video, I'm going to be explaining 600cc motorcycles versus 1000cc. Mostly sport bike wise, because in cruiser wise, I feel like there's not really a difference. In my experience, I've rode a Harley Softail Slim, 2019 Harley Softail Slim, and I think they're like 1200cc, but like it felt pretty normal. But that's just because it's a cruiser. Like a sport bike, a leader bike, that shit's dangerous, like hella fast. And some dude actually hit me up like last week to go ride, and we were talking about bikes, and because he has a CBR 1000 and he said it was stupid fast. So that's crazy. Like, it's obvious too. Obviously a leader bike is a super sport. But before I even get started, I already got started a little bit, but these are my own like opinions and preferences. Like, my preference is honestly just start on a smaller bike, like 300, maybe 400, and then go 600, and then you honestly don't even have to go to a leader bike. Like, you're not even gonna use the leader bike unless if you're always on the track, then of course you are. But there's also some 600s that are better on the track than a leader bike. But that's like racing and shit. You can't even use the maximum power on the 600 on the street. So what's the difference? And the 600 is very powerful than just like a normal bike. And if you want to mod it up, I've also never heard of anyone underestimating a 600, because they really are powerful. Like, honestly, there's just like no reason. Well, for me, there's no reason, like a logical reason. But yeah, that's one of my huge reasons. It's just that you're not even going to use it on the street. Well, you're going to ride on the street, but there's a bunch of things. Weight is a big factor, kind of. And this GSXR right here, I think it's like, I believe it's like 37 pounds lighter than a GSXR 1000 2017. So I mean, 37 pounds doesn't sound like a lot, but moving a bike, it's probably a lot. I haven't rode a leader bike though, a sport bike. I do plan on doing that in the spring or maybe in the summer. Just going to that was a big ass bump. Just going to a dealership and testing a leader bike out. But like I've said, I rode in a Harley, but I still think that's different just because it's a cruiser. Like I said, it's more for like long road trips. Very comfortable. Extremely comfortable. Like, oh my gosh, she was like a couch, and it was a perfect size too. Softail Slim. If you guys haven't heard of that, just go look it up. It's pretty smooth. It's my uncle's. I had to ride it back home for him. So I literally got to be the first person to ride it. It was pretty dope. But back on track. So the weight difference is a little bit more, kind of, but it still matters when you're moving it around and controlling. Handling is way different, I bet. Just the feeling, the bike's huge. But you could get used to handling it, obviously, because my Honda CBR was a 300 and I don't want to chill next to this guy. He got some heavy duty jacket. I like that. I feel like he's going to work. I don't want to make him feel weird because I feel like he doesn't want me to pull up. So I'm gonna just chill because I let everyone come to me. Yo, what is this guy doing? If you want to be my friend, come to me. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you guys the motivational quote for today. Honestly, one of my favorites right now. It's actually my wallpaper on my phone because it reminds me like literally every day. The quote is, a negative mind will never give you a positive life. So that sounds pretty like legit and straight up. Like if you think positive, always, no matter what, positive is always going to be better than negative. Like negative is so like toxic and just extremely bad for you. Yeah guys, just think positive no matter what. Even though it obviously is hard when you're like down to think positive, but just try your best to think positive and everything will work out. And power wise, a GSXR 600 has 120, around like 125 horsepower with like 49 pounds of torque. And then a GSXR 1000 has like 185 horsepower with like 86 pounds of torque. So the power difference is obviously a lot better, which is a sketchy ass part. Just imagine having that much power. Imagine even having 125 horsepower on a bike. That's like 300 pounds, 400 pounds. Which is crazy. That's why I don't get, like, whenever I see a leader bike on the street, I just don't get it. Yeah, like a Ninja H2, that's insane too. I'd love to have that though, even though it's so sketchy. Dead end. We shall turn around. Oh, that's a cool house to have at the end. Ooh. Oh. It's a scary movie. Look here. Cool chill spot. Bro, this is dead ass Idaho right here. All you see is fields. I forgot to tell you guys, I didn't even upload last week because it was hella fucking, I think it was around like 20 degrees, 30 degrees. Like I honestly was, but it was all rainy. And I usually like to ride in the rain, but holy, that's pretty cold. Unless I had like heated grips. Which I've been definitely thinking about getting, but I don't know. Craziest thing, and I think this is kind of a good idea, is that some countries have like requirements. Like you have to start on a 125cc. And it's like age restricted. Like once you're older, you can get a bigger bike or some shit like that. It's pretty cool. But I suggest you start on a small bike and then make your way up. You'll feel hella confident, honestly. Even starting on a 600 might be sketchy just because all that power you have. And people usually don't like to start on a smaller bike. It's just because you have to trade it in and you lose money, or they're scared that they're not going to get how much the bike is usually worth. But you got to do what you got to do if you want a bigger bike. Probably the safest way. Exactly why those countries do that, to make sure everyone is safe. Smart idea. Totally just rode into a dead end. Guess I'll go somewhere else. Also on like freeways or highways, some people have been telling me that 600s can be like thrown around just because how light it is, and a liter bike won't be thrown around because obviously how big it is. But that could be a plus for having a liter bike. But honestly, I never really get thrown around. Not too often. If I do, it's pretty easy to control. Can't wait to really test out a liter bike though. It's gonna be dope. I feel like it'd be like a hassle to control a liter bike. It was pretty smooth controlling the Harley. Very easy to control the Harley. Again, like I said, I can't really compare that. I don't know, I feel like it's just common sense though. Unless you're like a ride or die, like a psycho. Things just don't add up on like why you'd have a liter bike on the street. Like even a 250, 300 is good. 600's perfect. That's literally all you need, in my opinion. It's so cold out here, bro. I'm out here sniffing. The main reason I said, honestly, just ask yourself why you need a liter bike. If you're thinking about getting one for the street, just be like, why do you need it? Oh yeah, and the price. I mean, you can get cheap ones actually, never mind. But new ones, holy sh... You could buy a nice ass truck with that. Well, used ones, you could probably get them pretty good. If you're thinking about getting something for the track, then obviously a liter bike's perfect. Maybe even a 600. I'm about to get smacked. Once I do test ride a liter bike, I'll honestly probably make an update video. Probably be the same reason though, unless I'm going to a track. Cause this baby's so perfect. Like literally all I need. I'd probably have like 3 tickets if I had a freaking liter bike, goddamn. I want you guys to actually tell me what you guys think, and like, is a 600 good enough for the street? Like, or if you're on like a liter bike side, why do you want a liter bike on the street? Like, you're not gonna impress the cops, especially. Unless you're a freaking crazy ass, you run from the cops like that. A liter bike can totally do that. So can a 600. Like I said probably a million times, you do not need a liter bike on the street. It's common sense. And for Harleys, or like cruiser bikes, you could definitely freaking have those on the street just because traveling and all that. And you don't really speed on a Harley. It's just to chill. But yeah, guys, those are my reasons. Or those are my comparisons. It was kind of a little bit, but I hope it really helped. Or just informed you guys. There were weight-wise, 600 would be easy to control. 1,000 would be a hassle, kind of. And then power, the liter bike's too sketchy on the street. For track, yeah, go for it. And then just being smart, being a smart rider. Like, are you gonna be a smart rider on a liter bike? I mean, you can, but what's the point of getting a liter bike if you're gonna not use the power? Like, are you stupid? Are you stupid? I don't even use the 600 full power. Psych, maybe I do when no one's looking. But still, rarely. I don't think there's really a lot of reasons, honestly. My opinion is obviously start lower bike. If it's your first bike, start on a 250 or 300. But then again, it's my opinion. You guys don't have to follow it. So 600 versus a liter bike. Should you get a liter bike? Probably not, unless you're into racing on the track. That's your career, then go for it. or if you just like having fun on the track, go for it. Should you get a 600? If you have had experience on a motorcycle before, not even a dirt bike, just a street bike, like a 300, then yeah, definitely get a 600. But I say 1K, that's pushing it. Like a liter bike, that's pushing it. A 600 will literally fit all your needs. Like if you like embarrassing cars, that like just cars that are riced up, even like expensive cars, you'll embarrass them with the 600. If you like being a troll like that, or if you like just cruising, sport bike, not really used for cruising, but it's honestly what you want. But if you're questioning and getting a liter bike for a street, don't. Like, you wild. Whose man's? And the perks about starting small on like a 250, you'll feel extremely comfortable. Not cocky, but you'll feel perfectly fine. Like, you'll be like, oh, this 600 is beautiful and it feels good. Your handling will be used to being on a street bike. And even if you rode a dirt bike, like I said, street bike is so different. It's not the same. I think I listed all my ideas. I did some research before this, just to like kind of having some more ideas on like, and reasons that could back up either side, but it's mostly like depends on experience. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, as well as turn on post notifications to stay tuned with my future Motovlog Mondays. And like I said earlier, make sure to drop a comment and just give me a reason on what you think is a good idea. 600, a liter bike, starting on a smaller bike, like that's my decision, my opinion. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week and much love. Peace.
I'm ready to shine.